It's Christine, and I am squeaking in under the wire here for day 24 to show you a video. Let me show you the sketch real quick here. This is for the best of 30 days with Christy's Beautiful Life. It's June 24th. The sketch is by Anki Kramer for Hip Kit Club. It has in the sketch, and I remember doing this sketch one other time, and I enjoyed it. I actually used mixed media to make the stripes. But it has like these painted looking stripes here, and then some elements going down this side, and then just a square photo, you know, title, that sort of thing. And I think what I'm going to do this time, since last time I did that sketch, I did use mixed media. I'm not going to use mixed media this time because I have this really cool Vicky Bouton sheet of paper here. And it's kind of mixed media-ish, but I think what I'm going to do is cut out the stripes. I'm going to pick some to do, and I'm going to use that as my stripes. I haven't picked my background. Maybe I'll use this navy blue cardstock because I do love the navy blue cardstock, and that could look really neat on there. If I pick three like bright colors, I think I might do that. Now, this is the Sweet Rush, by the way. The other thing is I got these two photos, and I think I'm leaning toward this one. This is my daughter. She was in Cancun, and the sun, I don't know how she did this. I mean, it's kind of amazing on. I think she's looking out the window or something because I can see in her reflection in her eye. It's kind of cool. Because this is me and my bonus dad here on Father's Day. And I have to think about that one. I may have a different set of papers I want to use instead. I did like the colors and whatnot, and it's sunshiny, but I think I like this one better. So I think I'm going to go with this one. It's also kind of artsy-fartsy, which kind of goes with the artsy-fartsy feel. And of course, I have all these ephemera. I'm not going to use snowflakes, obviously, because it's, in my mind, it's summer and hot and all that. But I know there's a ton of ephemera here to use that I can use to build that vertical piece. And then there's like stickers and stuff like that. So I don't really know. Ooh, there's a cool little photo thing here. I have to get into that too. I haven't got into that yet. And then I have, of course, these cute little puffy stickers. It's got candy though. And I don't know that candy works, but then there's these little puffy hearts. So I may sprinkle those in there. Anyway, that is what I am thinking. Oh, I don't know though, y'all. Because then there's these cool little circles here, which could be neat kind of coming down. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to think about that one. Anyways, this is what I'm going to start. I'm definitely going to cut these stripes, though, because I do like those as my three stripes. And I'll trim my photo, and I will come back shortly. Okay, gang, so here is where I have cut the stripes out, and I have cut my photo mats. And I did take just a different piece of pattern paper in the collection that has that's the A and B side right there, the clouds and the hot pink with the polka dots. I think those are so pretty, and I think they look great against this background here. They're not quite, the hot pink is the same color, obviously, as the pink, but the blue is not even on there, and I think that looks kind of cool, kind of popped up against it. So I'm going to scuff the edges of those. I did trim my photo down just a little bit. I think it's a 4 by 5.5. So it's not a square photo like on the sketch, but it's not quite, not a 4 by 6 either. So it's a little bit of a in-betweener. I'm going to set that aside, and then I've got the 3 stripes here, and I'm going to just tear the edges. So, you know, on the sketch, it was like painted stripe looking thing. So I do want it to look kind of organic, right? So kind of like not square and not intentional in a sense. And the cool part is when I did cut the stripes out, they're not, you know, they're not straight edges. They're kind of curvies and, you know, a little bit of, again, organic movement on those lines. So I'm going to scuff the edges of the papers here. I am going to end up putting the picture up on foam. I don't actually know when I do that. It's going to either be after the, I think I may glue these down first. I started actually sprinkle. I have that white Mr. Huey's there on the side. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm very rambly, and I shouldn't be because it's not like it's all that much time here. This layout only took me probably, well, my mama came by, so I got a little bit of an interruption, but I think maybe 20, 25 minutes. Didn't take me all that long, and y'all, sorry. It's that time of day. I'm going to start getting a lot of IMs here. I'm going to ignore them. Anyways, I decided at first I was going to sprinkle behind the stripes. Now I thought, no, I think the sketch shows them on top. So I decided to take a quick swipe with my ATG and glue the stripes down. And y'all, it's funny because I'm not even sure what order I started with these stripes in, and then I just glued them all down the way they were. So green, yellow, pink, right? Not in any kind of Roy G. Biv. Well, I guess maybe they are if you go up from the top or from the bottom up. Anyway, I just glue these down so I can sprinkle the white. And I'm going to tell you, mostly it was good. It was not a big deal, right? You know, you just sprinkle your white paint. The only thing that makes me a little bit sad is I did get 2 kind of splotches where I did not intend for them to go. And they're on the far left at the top, and I really couldn't do a darn thing about them. Here's where I'm trying to make bigger blops because the sketch had kind of bigger blops. So I'm trying to make bigger blops And this is where somehow, I don't even know when it happened because I didn't, oh, there it is. That's when it happened right there. Do you see those two kind of that happened up there at the top left? I didn't really want those, but there wasn't a darn thing I could do about it after they were on there. So we just left it alone. I did take my heat gun and try to heat it up and dry the paint just a little bit. And so it kind of curled my paper just a little bit too. Not so bad. I mean, it's not like it was wet and then got curled or whatever, but I did try to use a heat gun there. I decided the title was going to be this Hello Sunshine because that was in the collection and I had it. It's in that ephemera. I did lay all the ephemera out because my thought was, okay, what am I going to use for my little elements where those snowflakes are? And I like the butterflies. I ended up using 3 of the butterflies and then the one big flower there. And this is what I mean about, like, I didn't faff around too much with the ephemeras. I could have probably figured out more ways to add more or something like that. But I kept it a little bit minimalistic in the sense I only used 3 of the butterflies and I used 1 of the flowers. And then I kind of, and then I actually ended up using the pineapple. I take the pineapple. Can you see that in the picture? I'm sorry, I don't know if you can. There's a little pineapple that's on one of those little paper clips. Like it looks like a paper clip, but it's paper. And I trim it off that paper clip because I don't really need that. In fact, about most of the time, I don't hardly ever use the paper clip part because it just didn't look right. But I trim it off of there and I end up using that, even though technically the sketch doesn't really call for what I do with it. But I thought it was cute, so I did it anyway. So I'm going to put my title down here. It just says Hello Sunshine. And I kind of liked it because she's, you know, again, she's got all this sun kind of shining up in her face. She's real brightly lit and I like it. So I'm kind of organizing these, dry fitting these a little bit. And this is about the time my mama calls and says, I'm stopping by, I'm bringing you a donut or whatever. So I'm going to cut away in just a second and then you'll see me start gluing it down. This is basically where I'm putting it, right? So anyways, I'm going to take my foam tape. I do kind of do the half, you know, half on, half off, right? So I put foam tape up underneath the wings and then I'll put a little bit of ATG at the bottom part just so that it has like a, again, it's like a lift on one side but not the other. And I'll do the same thing with the blue butterfly. I do the same thing with the top butterfly. I just glue the flower down. I don't actually do any kind of dimensionals with the flower. I should have, but maybe not. Maybe it's okay because I put puffies on top. You'll see that in a minute. So I'm going to glue my flower down up here. These are kind of taking the place of those snowflakes in the sketch, as I mentioned. And then I'm just kind of making these look interesting with my little foam tapes. Yeah, she took this picture. I imagine she was probably in her room. Like I said, when I was looking at I kind of zoomed in on my phone to see what was in her eye, and I'm pretty certain it was her window in her room there. And she just, you know, she knows how to get that light. It looks so pretty on her. I don't think she's wearing a stick of makeup either. She's got that pretty hat. It looks kind of neat. I can't tell if that's sand in her hair, y'all. I can't tell if it's sand or sunlight. It could be sunlight. Here's where I'm looking. The sketch calls for washi tape, and there's some these stickers inside the kit here. So I'm liking, okay, I'm going to do this washi tape down here. And then there's these little like tear apart cards, and I like this tell the story. Because it's like, tell the story, Hello Sunshine. I don't know. To me, it just kind of like flows as a kind of a just a storytelling prompt or something, so she can, you know, if she sees the picture or somebody sees it, they can be like, oh, well, what was this? And you can say, oh, well, she was in Cancun, blah, blah, blah. On the sketch, the washi tape was actually on the right-hand side, but because of the nature of the picture and the orientation in that, I didn't really want it over there. So I ended up putting it on the left-hand side. Nothing else goes on top of that, up there at the top, but I do end up putting this little card here that says tell the story, and I'll put a puffy sticker on top of it as well. And in the sketch, it did show like a little bow down there, so there's a little more stuff going on. And there's that pineapple I mentioned. I don't know if I've glued it down yet. It's not technically shown in the sketch in any kind of way, but I don't know. I just thought pineapple made sense, and plus it brought that green down to that corner down there, and I thought that looked kind of good. So here's where I'm just kind of going through, and I did pull out the heart puffy stickers. I'm going to put one on each stripe, and then I'll end up putting one, like I said, on tell the story. And then I'll go back to the puffy stickers again. I mess around with this pink one, y'all, because I didn't really want it directly under the yellow one that's at the top. But the way the butterfly was oriented, I needed to do it a certain kind of way. So I just kind of messed with that just a little bit. What am I doing there? I found the little words. It says so happy and then fun. And I just put these on there. I like these little puffy stickers. I really do. They're so cute. They're tiny little things, and I think they're so cute. Anything miniature, right? Like miniature kittens or miniature horses or goats or something. They're all kind of cute. That's where I find some little like gold stamped puffy stickers. Truthfully, they're kind of off center, which is a bit odd, but you know what? It's all artsy fartsy and kind of organic and loosey goosey, so it's okay. And then there's all these tiny little dots, these little colored dots. So I decided to sprinkle those about. And honestly, I don't think I really do much else other than that. If I haven't glued that pineapple down, I'll have to do that. But I'll just put these little colored dots around. The one thing I do in a minute that probably was completely unnecessary is I had pulled out my Nuvo drops. It was like these sparkle ones. And I initially was thinking, oh, I'll fill all this stuff in and all that. So they were sitting there. I look at this heart and I do audition it. I don't decide to put that on there. I'm kind of sad because I kind of wanted to use it, but I just really couldn't figure out a way to make that look right and work and all that. So, oh, here I go back again with that puffy heart. I said, oh, I've got another puffy heart. I got to put that on there. And so here's where I'm looking at going, okay, I got these Nuvo drops. I want to add these, and I add them like little groups of 3, basically. I did not need these. There was no real reason. It's okay. I mean, you're not going to, because I use kind of the clear with the glitter, it's not like it's a big deal. But I'm like going, Christine, why'd you, I just had them sitting out. I'm like, I want to use these. Like, dang it, I'm putting them on here. Dang it. So I just kind of go around and put these in a few little spots, basically along the 3 little clusters on the stripes, and then in that lower right cluster kind of by the title over there. But that's all I do at that point. So I'm going to slow it down so you can see it again. This layout only took me maybe 20 minutes. I don't think very long. If I hadn't got interrupted, I'd have been done pretty quick, which is good because I need to get this video done. Anyway, y'all take a look at the playlist down below. Everybody's made all their nice videos, and check out the Instagram hashtag. It's like hashtag best of 30 DSCBL. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.